Well, welcome back. It's time to get cooking. We are joined by registered dietitian Maggie Smith. Thanks for coming back
Good
today.
morning.
Okay, so I have to admit, a few years ago when I heard the word kale, I was like, ugh, I don't know about this. It has become so popular, so many different varieties and ways to cook it. You've brought some examples here today, so tell us about kale.
I did. Kale's kind of having a moment. It's sort of a trendy vegetable right now. I brought along 3 different varieties. The green curly kale is probably the most common. And then there's a red variety that's pretty similar, and there's also what's called dinosaur kale, which is this one on the end here. And that one is commonly used in minestrone. Some people really like it for kale chips.
I love kale chips. I was telling her beforehand that I love kale chips. And if you get really close on this one, you'll see the reason it's called dinosaur kale. It has that kind of look about it. So when we're talking about kale, it's super healthy, right?
Right. Kale's really nutritious. Really any dark leafy green is. Kale's really high in calcium, vitamins A and C. You get some fiber in there. And it's pretty versatile too. There's lots of different ways you can use it.
Now, well, tell us about, because we're going to talk a little bit about, we have a recipe a little bit, but tell us some of the ways. Kale chips are one.
Kale chips, everybody loves a kale chip. You can also add it to a smoothie. When you're going to do most recipes with kale, you want to make sure to remove the tough center stem. But other than that, you can use the leaves in pretty much any recipe that calls for chard or for spinach. It makes a good substitute. Add it to soups, add it to stews or casseroles. Pretty versatile.
And we're talking kale and quinoa, right? That's what you've got today?
We have a seasonal soup recipe, and I say that term kind of loosely because it's really whatever you want to add. It uses kale and quinoa and then seasonal vegetables, whatever you have, whatever you're pulling out of your garden before the frost.
And this is the good time of year to do that because, yeah, you can get the zucchini or the green beans and all of that stuff. So we do have this recipe. It's available at getactivelacrosse.org. And we want to always thank Maggie for coming in and helping us out today. So we appreciate you being here.
Thank you.
We're taking a break. We'll be right back.